Hey, so this is Jackie with Tomball Digital Marketing, and I want to shoot you guys a little video kind of showing you some tips and tricks that you could do to help increase business through your website. So I was doing some research with you guys, and initially it was a little hard to figure out exactly what services that you guys offer. So having your website pulled up, I don't really see anything that really specifies the services that you guys offer. And so I definitely would suggest making it really clear as far as the services that you offer, because if I'm not able to necessarily determine it right off the bat, Google isn't either. So with doing that, my biggest suggestion for along with that would be to add content to your website that's relevant to the services that you offer, because content is king when it comes to Google. So on your homepage, you really want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. And then within that, you want to have the keywords that you want to be found for. So that way, when Google goes and crawls your website, they can clearly see who you are, that you're an authoritative figure in your industry, and you can start to be found for those keywords. So I input your information into a tool that I use called Arefs, and currently there's no data for you guys, but I will show you what your competitors are doing as far as HVAC goes. So I looked up HVAC Houston, Texas, and what comes up first is the ads, which is definitely something that you guys could do that would help bring in business quickly. You just want to make sure to keep the cost per click down. And then what comes up next is the map pack and the Google My Business pages. So this one's huge, especially this day and age. You really want to optimize your Google My Business page as much as you can to really come up within a 2-hour radius. 30 to 40% of people looking up search terms are going to go to your website or give you a call right from this little snack pack right here. So by optimizing it, it's going to push you up in the ranks, and you want to pop up right in this top 3. So then going into your top competitors is this website here, GreaterHoustonHVAC.com. And this website is actually a lead gen site, so it's not a business in particularly. So they're renting this out. So there is a ton of content on here. It is designed specifically for SEO. So by going in and adding the content on your site and being really clear as to the services that you offer and having those keywords in there, it's really going to help you guys out to start pulling up in the top page of Google. So then I input them into Arefs, and we'll look at the backlinks and the referring domains first. So they have a little over 1,000 backlinks, and those are coming from 183 referring domains or websites. And what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site, pointing direction back to you. But not all backlinks are the same, so some are spammy and then some are more authoritative. So you really want to go after the backlinks from authoritative websites that Google trusts, and then that will also help boost the trust to your site as well. And a good plan of action would be to match the amount of referring domains that your competitors have, and then beat them out by at least 100. So they're coming up for 565 keywords. And so going in and looking at that, this will kind of give you an idea of the search volume that's out there just for the HVAC. So there's HVAC contractors, Houston, Texas. There are 200 people a month that look that up. HVAC contractor Houston, Texas, 250. Let's see, HVAC contractors Houston, 90. HVAC companies in Houston, 200. HVAC companies Houston, Texas, 60. Here's another one for 150, 200, 150. So there's a huge search volume just in the Houston area. And once you start getting ranked for these keywords, a certain percentage of that volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call. And then depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So this not only applies to Houston. I mean, you can go in for the different service areas. So, say if you do Katy, Friendswood, Pearland, Tomball, Spring, Cypress, tons of that. So you could look up the keywords that people are looking for HVAC in those areas and bring in that volume as well. Lastly, my last thing I want to kind of touch on is citations, and what that is your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. And Google's just a big popularity contest, so they want you to go out and give your information as many places as possible, because it's really going to help to increase the trust that they have with you, and it will also actually help your Google My Business page as well. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear some feedback, whether or not this was helpful, and thank you for your time.